guard, 6'1", number 11, Trae Young.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against Memphis, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now Thomas following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got the first points up on the board here for the Nets.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Hunter.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young against Schroeder. Back to Johnson. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Claxton with the steal. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Johnson outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Drives to the hoop. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You gotta make those.
You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Young taking his time here. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Young invites the contact. He's so good at finishing through the foul.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night. And making his third All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league. With his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
Now Bogdanovich. After Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. 5 to shoot. Johnson with a screen on Schroeder. And the three-ball is good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Shorty Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Second is Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Schroeder against Young. With a step back, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for 2.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Brooklyn trailing. Hunter passes to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jalen Johnson. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
That one misses.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up. You challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Bogdanovich wide open, and the Nets miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Hunter finds Young. And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Shooter passes to Bogdanovich. Thomas against Bogdanovich. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches it. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And Young, here we go. Johnson, the pass to Capella. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Assistant, Jalen Johnson.
Schroeder kicks to Thomas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Here is Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Capella. Another shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
On its way from Young for 2. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Simmons. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Johnson against Johnson. Capella kicks to Daniels. Johnson from outside. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Pass to Young. Goes back up. Yes, that goes in. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Young. It's sent back down by Simmons. And he recovers it. And the shot is good from Johnson.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here is Johnson. After Jalen Johnson getting his shot to go from deep. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Brooklyn.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner three shooters. He loves that spot.
Johnson, the pass to Daniels. Johnson with a screen on Thomas. And stolen by Thomas. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Nets lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Here's Rizushea following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Young with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And then Johnson with the jam.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Nets leading by 4. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team. You can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Johnson with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Nets leading by 5. Here's Simmons. Picked by Finney-Smith. And Simmons kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Young dishes to Daniels. The kick out to Young. Clock reset for the Hawks. Capella with the bucket.
Well, this is Capella using his height the best way he can to save the possession.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Young against Simmons. Johnson with the bounce pass. And he drives in. Back to Capella. Over Claxton. And it's Capella missing. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Bogdanovic. Finney-Smith kicks to Bogdanovic. Over Reza Shea. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Nets leading by 5. Thomas down low, defended by Young. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. To the inside. Claxton with the steal. Thomas goes in, shoots over Capella, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young. The Nets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Free throw good, Thomas. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Hawks trail by 6. Bogdanovic wide open. No good on the triple. Outside Thomas. There's the drive. Simmons against Hunter. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And with their struggles at the line this quarter, their free throw percentage has dropped down to about 55%. That's not going to get it done.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Outside, Simmons. Finney-Smith kicks to Simmons. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Trying to get something going. Poked away and stolen by Bogdanovic. Simmons passes to Finney-Smith. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Capella dishes to Johnson. Bogdanovic looking around. Connects, the jumper drops.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 5 of 9 at the line. No good on the free throw. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Bogdanovich clearly a problem from deep.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Brooklyn timeout.
Johnson, coming off a terrific season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now here's Schroeder. It's good. Schroeder's got 5 now.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Here's Hunter. Bogdanovich left side. Here's Young. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. Hunter against Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. Here's Claxton. Good work defensively by Capella.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Schroeder kicks to Finney-Smith. His 3-pointers off the mark. Atlanta with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Johnson finds Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on DeAndre Hunter. The Nets have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Young. The open shot by Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Schroeder against Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket of the night. Hunter, a 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Nets, up by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
I think for Atlanta, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Brooklyn Nets.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring. With ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So for Brooklyn now, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Young dishes to Johnson. And Young kicks to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 3. Over Claxton. Deflects the pass. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Brooklyn leading by 5. And here's Schroeder. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Schroeder's got the first basket of the second half here for the Nets. Kicks it out to Johnson from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Thomas has it in the corner. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bogdanovich.
Well, it doesn't matter what role or situation he's in, you can always count on Bogdanovich to get you a bucket.
Now, here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. Puts it up. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Schroeder with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. For the finish. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Young's shot is off. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. That one goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Trae Young. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats. And
back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Now here's Schroeder. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. The 3 from Thomas. The Rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 9. Hunter finds Bogdanovic. And there's the drive.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovic spots a lane, he attacks it.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Stop! Get it loud! And give a big welcome to your Hawks!
With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
The kick out to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Well, Young saw how the defense was going to play the pick and roll, and that was all he needed to create a score for himself.
Here's Claxton to the paint. To the wing on the left, from past the arc, and Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 11 points.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Capella finds Bogdanovic. Back to Hunter. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The mobility of Hunter. Excellent at setting a firm screen and then the strong roll right to the spot.
Finney-Smith with it. Covered by Johnson. Picked by Finney-Smith. And it's Schroeder missing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
His improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has. And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Here's Young. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young against Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Step back shot. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Here's Young. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Rebound, Atlanta. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Now it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Here's Young. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Yeah, you know, guys, the amount of offense that Young creates for himself and his teammates is staggering. This guy does it all. Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
The Nets working the ball around now, and Claxton throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Johnson kicks to Young. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his fourth assist in this one.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Now here's Schroeder. 11 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. And here's Bogdanovich. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanovich has got 14 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Schroeder with the ball. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. The front court is Rizier and Johnson, and it's Capella in its center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, another one falls for Brooklyn.
How about the attitude of Bogdanovich? When he's got it going, he's looking to fire it every time.
Now Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now, here is Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Johnson. Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. He gets that one. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is what Young is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He is a one-man offensive machine.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Capella sets a screen for Young. Pass to Capella. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Thomas, no good. And for the Hawks, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Kicks it out to Johnson. Gets the three-point in the fall. And 11 points for Jalen Johnson.
Johnson with a smooth jumper from that far.
Claxton a screen on Young. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. He gets it in there.
Nicholas Claxton.
And the Nets lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Schroeder outside. Back to Finney-Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Okongwu with it. Here's Risacher. Here's Young. Okongwu finds Johnson. The three from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. Looks for Thomas, gets it to him. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Risacher. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Young. Hunter on the wing. Young against Schroeder. And Okongwu slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Nets trail by 9. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Daniels subbed in for Risacher. On defense, the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Schroeder outside. Picked by Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game. Outside Thomas. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Out of bounds. Atlanta ball.
And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Young. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Johnson the screen. Hunter, no one around him. And right on target with the swish. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, Hunter doesn't force too much, but he can finish when you need him to.
8 feet away, and Thomas with the nice bucket inside. Thomas got 9 points here in the second half. And here's Young. Pass to Johnson. Young outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter, a 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shot.
Now here's Thomas. 56 seconds left in the game. Finney Smith finds Thomas. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hunter with it, now guarded by Schroeder. Bella inside. Bogdanovich on him.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Inside, Claxton. Pass to Finney Smith. Jacks up a 3. Again, Thomas missing. Here's Young. Hunter, a 3, misses the shot. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, that was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Trae Young.